Have you ever felt a pull towards the unknown, a magnetic force that beckons you to step beyond the boundaries of your everyday life? A whisper that urges you to leave the familiar behind and venture into the wild, where every step is a new discovery? For me, that call came from South America, a continent of breathtaking contrasts, where the landscapes are as diverse as the cultures that inhabit them. I dreamt of a journey from the icy peaks of the Andes to the vibrant heart of the Amazon rainforest, a trek that would take me through some of the most stunning and varied terrains on Earth. This wasn't just a trip, it was a pilgrimage across some of the world's most extreme environments, a test of endurance and a celebration of nature's raw beauty. I wanted to experience the dramatic shift in climate, culture, and life, step by step, feeling the changes in the air, the sounds, and the scents as I moved from one ecosystem to another. The plan was to travel overland, following ancient paths and modern roads that connect these two worlds, tracing the routes that have been used for centuries. I longed to feel the air thin as I climbed into the clouds to push my body to its limits and experience the exhilaration of high-altitude trekking. Then, to descend into the endless green of the Amazon, where the air grows heavy with moisture and the sounds of the jungle envelop you. This journey promised stories of survival, adaptation, and beauty, not just for wildlife, but for the people who call these places home, each with their own unique way of life. I invite you to join me to share the sights, sounds, and feelings of this transformative adventure, to walk with me through these incredible landscapes. Together, we'll travel from the heights where condors soar, feeling the freedom of the open sky, to the jungle floor where jaguars tread, moving silently through the dense foliage. Let's begin high in the clouds, in the magnificent Andes Mountains, where our journey into the wild truly starts. Our adventure begins in the Andes, the colossal backbone of South America. Stretching over 7,000 kilometers, these mountains are not just a geographical feature, they are a living, breathing presence that shapes everything around them. The Andes have witnessed the rise and fall of ancient civilizations, and today, they continue to inspire awe in all who visit. The air is thin and crisp, carrying the scent of wild grasses and distant snow. Up here, every breath feels earned, and the silence is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind as it sweeps across the high-altitude plains. It's a silence that invites reflection, making you acutely aware of your place in this vast wilderness. We travel along narrow mountain roads, carved into the cliffs by generations past. The journey is both exhilarating and nerve-wracking, with sheer drops just beyond the edge and breathtaking views stretching for miles. Each twist and turn brings a new perspective, a reminder of the untamed beauty that defines the Andes. Every turn reveals a new masterpiece painted by nature. Snow-capped peaks rising sharply into the sky, glacial lakes shimmering in turquoise and emerald, their colors shifting with the changing light. The landscape is ever-changing, a living canvas that never fails to surprise. Life here clings on with tenacity. You feel small in a landscape of giants. Tiny villages nestle in the valleys, their people living in harmony with the land, adapting to the challenges of altitude and isolation. The scale of the mountains puts everything into perspective, reminding you of the resilience required to thrive here. The altitude is a challenge. Lungs burn, bodies strain, and every step is a test of endurance. But the reward is a view that feels like the top of the world, where the horizon stretches endlessly and the sky seems close enough to touch. Up here, you gain a new appreciation for the power of nature and the strength within yourself. Herds of llamas and alpacas graze on sparse vegetation, perfectly adapted to the harsh conditions. Their presence is a reminder of the deep connection between the people and animals of the Andes, a relationship built on mutual survival and respect. The colorful tassels they wear add a splash of life to the rugged landscape. The mountains are a tapestry of reds, purples, and ochres, changing with the light as clouds drift overhead. Each layer tells a story of geological time, of ancient forces that shaped this land. The colors are so vivid, it feels as if the earth itself is alive and breathing. As the sun moves, hidden valleys are illuminated, revealing new textures and contours. Shadows dance across the slopes, creating a dynamic landscape that is never the same twice. It's a reminder that the Andes are always in motion, shaped by wind, weather, and time. The Andes command respect, reminding you of nature's raw power and your own vulnerability. Standing before these towering peaks, you can't help but feel humbled, aware of how small we are in the face of such grandeur. Driving these high roads is both thrilling and humbling. Every curve demands focus, and every vista rewards you with a sense of accomplishment. It's a journey that tests your limits and rewards your courage. The harmony of life here is striking. Animals, people, and landscape intertwined in a delicate balance. Traditions are passed down through generations, and every day is a testament to the enduring spirit of the Andes. Our journey had only just begun, with endless horizons and untold stories waiting to be discovered in the heart of these ancient mountains. Descending into the valleys, we found remote villages nestled among the peaks. The Quechua people, descendants of the Incas, have lived here for centuries, deeply connected to the land. Life is tough but dignified, built on community and tradition. We visited a village of adobe houses and a stone church, where locals shared stories of their ancestors and Pachamama, Mother Earth. Terraced fields climbed the mountainsides, growing potatoes, quinoa, and corn. The vibrant textiles and bustling markets are a feast for the senses, filled with color, laughter, and resilience. Leaving, I felt grateful for the reminder that true wealth lies in culture, community, and connection to the earth. Next came the Great Descent. From the high Andes, where the air is thin and the landscape is carved by ancient glaciers, to a world transformed by warmth and water. The road wound down steep slopes, each turn revealing a new vista, until finally, we reached the edge of the Amazon basin. The change was sudden and breathtaking. Dry highlands, with their rocky outcrops and sparse grasses, gave way to lush cloud forests, where mist clings to every leaf and moss carpets the trees. The air grew warm and humid, thick with the promise of rain and the scent of life. Every breath was filled with the scent of wet earth, decaying leaves, and blooming flowers. Waterfalls cascaded down rock faces, their music echoing through the trees, mist hanging in the air and catching the sunlight in shimmering veils. The silence of the mountains, once so profound, was replaced by a chorus of insects and birds, chirping, buzzing, calling from every direction. The open vistas vanished behind a curtain of green, replaced by an intimate world of tangled vines, towering trees, and hidden trails. The Yungas, or cloud forest, is a place of constant transformation and is one of the most biodiverse places on Earth, teeming with life at every level. Here, mountain and jungle species mingle, creatures and plants found nowhere else on the planet. Brilliant birds flash through the canopy, monkeys leap from branch to branch, and a riot of plant life crowds every inch of space, competing for sunlight and rain. Every step revealed nature's relentless drive to thrive, to adapt, and to fill every possible niche. We left the world of rock and ice behind, entering a realm of untamed green, where the mountains surrender to the jungle and life explodes in every direction. At last, we reached the Amazon, an endless green ocean stretching to the horizon. Stepping into the jungle, sunlight dimmed, and the world became a kaleidoscope of green and brown. The air was thick with humidity and the scent of life and decay. The jungle is a sensory overload, a symphony of insects, frogs, and distant birds. Every surface teemed with life, moss, vines, giant ferns. Navigating the rainforest is a challenge. Without a local guide, you'd be lost in minutes. Our guide revealed hidden wonders, poison dart frogs, animal tracks, medicinal plants. The jungle demands respect, beautiful, dangerous, and unpredictable. As we ventured deeper, awe replaced fear. We were guests in one of Earth's last great wildernesses. The Amazon's rivers are its lifeblood, highways connecting communities and sustaining life. We traded our vehicle for a wooden canoe, gliding along muddy waters beneath open sky. Riverbanks revealed capybaras, caimans, and pairs of brightly colored macaws. Pink river dolphins surfaced, magical and mysterious. Life on the river is dictated by the seasons and the rise and fall of water. We slept in hammocks along the banks, lulled by the jungle's nocturnal orchestra. The river provides everything, food, water, transport, for those who live here. We passed stilted villages, waved at by friendly faces. Traveling these waterways was humbling, revealing the deep connection between people and the rainforest. The river is central to the Amazon's existence. Our journey on the water was a lesson in peace, reflection, and resilience. The Amazon's biodiversity is legendary, but its secrets are well hidden. Many animals are shy or camouflaged. Patience and expert guidance are essential. Our guide pointed out a sloth high in the canopy, nearly invisible. A troop of squirrel monkeys appeared, leaping through the branches, chattering and curious. We saw huge spiders, jaguar tracks and a shed anaconda skin, reminders of the jungle's wildness. Leafcutter ants marched in long lines and morpho butterflies flashed iridescent blue. At night, glass frogs clung to leaves, tiny and translucent. Every creature, big or small, plays a vital role in this complex ecosystem. These encounters taught me to look closer, to appreciate the intricate web of life. The Amazon's magic lies in its details. No adventure is complete without challenges. In the Andes, altitude sickness and biting cold tested us. Mountain roads were perilous, with landslides and rockfalls a constant threat. In the Amazon, relentless humidity and swarms of mosquitoes became our new reality. The biggest test came when our canoe's motor broke down, leaving us adrift. Panic gave way to teamwork as we paddled for hours under the hot sun. Reaching a village, exhausted but triumphant, we realized the value of resilience and camaraderie. These obstacles stripped away comfort and revealed our true capabilities. The journey was about more than landscapes. It was about overcoming the unexpected. Struggle made the moments of beauty even more profound. Adventure is defined by how you face the unknown. Every journey ends, but its impact lingers. Leaving the Amazon, I felt relief and sadness, grateful for comfort, but changed by the wild. From Andean peaks to jungle rivers, this was a journey of the soul. I learned about resilience, beauty, and the urgent need to protect these places. The memories, thin mountain air, vibrant markets, jungle nights became part of me. Travel opens minds and hearts, connecting us to the world and each other. As this story ends, a new one begins. The call to adventure never fades. I hope this journey sparks your own spirit of exploration. Thank you for coming along for the ride.